All right, guys, we're back. Got a little bit of breaking news, so I'm not going to be long, but I did want to share this with the boxing fans out there. Uh, First of all, shout out to Gray from BoxRec.com. He dropped this on his verified Twitter or X, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm still calling it Twitter, by the way. But I want to read what he had to say here. He says, I just received an email from the commission in Texas that Keyshawn Davis versus Nair Albright has been overturned from a Keyshawn Davis win to a no decision. Davis has also been placed on a 90-day suspension for a rules violations and will not be eligible to fight this year. Now this is bad news for Keyshawn Davis and the Keyshawn Davis camp, because it looks like it's pointing to possibly an illegal banned substance in his system, whether it be some type of steroid or drugs like cocaine or marijuana. It's just not a good look for this kid in this early part of his career. Now, some of you guys know, I think he was set to fight Jose Pedraza December the 9th in Pembroke Pines, Florida. Now that he's been suspended for 90 days, that's not going to take place. Now, we don't have any confirmation on what they actually, what he actually got suspended for. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with that. But let me say this: if it's drugs, it's a terrible thing, man. I get tired of reporting fighters having illegal banned substances in their system. There's something needs to be done about this in the sport of boxing. We can't have these guys taking drugs and getting in the ring, whether it be marijuana or cocaine and mostly performance enhancing drugs like steroids and things like that. We can't have these guys doing that and getting in the ring with clean fighters. It's just not fair. First of all, you're putting your life on the line when you step into those ropes, and then a guy getting the edge like that. It's just not fair to its opponent. So hopefully it's not performance enhancing drugs. I think Keyshawn Davis is I wouldn't say a great fighter. He's still on the come up. He's still a prospect, but he does have, a great skill set, and I see a bright future for this kid. But if this is true, if he has some type of drug in his system, performance enhancing drugs, I think there's going to be a black eye on his career. People are always going to look at him with a skeptical eye, thinking, this guy's on drugs. Has he been winning this fight because he's been on drugs? And I'm just hoping it's not the case. If it is some type of drug in his system, I'm hoping it's more of recreational drug like marijuana or something like that, not a performance enhancing drug, because it's too much of that in the sport of boxing. You shouldn't be doing drugs anyway, in my opinion. Drugs are bad for you, and if you're going to be a fighter, you need to stay on the straight and narrow. You have a lot of people looking up to you, and when you do things like this, it just puts a black eye on the sport. And then, of course, when something like this happens, the media shines a bright light on it and say, look, these guys are doing drugs over here. This is why this sport is not a good sport. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. If I find out more, I'll come back and report what's going on. But Keyshawn Davis has been suspended for 90 days by the Texas Athletic Commission, by the commission in Texas. And the recent fight has been ruled a no decision. So I'll keep you guys informed when I find out something else. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.